Here's everything we brought from our freezer our first week of working at an outdoor Christmas market to heat up in our booth in our plug-in electric heated Hot Logic Mini lunchboxes. My husband, I brought him some chili and mashed potatoes for the first day. I eventually stopped filming all of what I was bringing him because I just never was remembering to film the clips when we ate it later. So eventually his lunches kind of fall off this video. For myself on the first day, I had mashed potatoes, turkey that I had frozen in gravy, and some frozen stuffing. This was delicious, but it was a setup day and we were back in the warehouse by the time I actually got to eat it. For the next day, I packed my husband mashed potatoes again, along with some frozen chicken pot pie filling. And I know you're gonna ask me about these containers. This is just random glass Tupperware that we had around the house. It ended up fitting fine in the Hot Logic and fit the Super Cubes fine, but I don't know that I would recommend it. The lids have been really frustrating to work with. And for myself, I brought this Enchilada lasagna in the Super Cubes stoneware. Now, the one thing I will say about the Hot Logic is that it's just kind of heating up all of the food and you have to have a lid on it. So everything kind of just warms gently and steams, which is great for certain things, but for other things like the enchilada suizas, it didn't really crisp up the top the same way that it would in an oven or an air fryer. So while this looks a little bit unappetizing, it was delicious, but maybe not my favorite thing to heat in the Hot Logic so far. Next up, I brought a classic Lego lunch, which was a burrito bowl with chipotle chicken, cilantro lime rice, and black beans. I also brought some guacamole from the freezer, but I have a whole nother video on this lunch if you want to go check that out. The next day's lunch was kind of like real life playing with Legos. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to bring and what would fit, and I ended up with squash mac and cheese, some stuffing, and some turkey and gravy. This ended up being really filling and I ate it multiple times throughout the day. What I love about the Hot Logic is that it keeps my food hot at a safe temperature as long as it remains plugged in. So I had this for lunch and dinner since we were open until 9 p.m. this day. The next 2 days, things got really busy and I didn't film anything to show you as far as packing my lunch, but here is the lunches from the booth. I've got chili and corn casserole that I froze separately and then brought 2 separate little ceramic dishes to reheat them in. This was delicious. And then on the last day, I had white chicken chili, which was perfect for the snowy, cold weather we had in our booth.